Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got our Virus Metal Greymon mat, and we got all of our stuff helping us out, Makomon included. And we are going to finish off the left side of this box, and we're going to open up one of the limited card packs. We still got one more box after this, so we got one more of these packs. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. See what we can pull. Hopefully we get some more super rares, because again, we've only pulled one so far. We got Scopemon, Calendarmon, Armor Digivolution, Cyclonemon, Wind Guardians, Cross Up, Snatchmon, Flamedramon, Arrestramon, Agumon, Shoutmon DX, 12 play cost. No Digivolution costs 12,000 DP. Digivolve from Z Greymon for a cost of 2, or level 5 with the Ekros Heart trait for a cost of 3. This card is also treated as Omni Shoutmon or Z Greymon for Digicross. Security attack +1 on play or when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. All turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area, you may place up to 4 Crossheart or Blue Flare trait Digimon cards from its Digivolution cards under one of your tamers. Digicross -3 with Shoutmon and Z Greymon. I had a thought. I'm just trying to think this through. Because this card is also treated as Omni Shoutmon or Z Greymon for Digicross. And it can Digicross from Omni Shoutmon with Z Greymon. So I suppose, technically, if you had 2 of these out and you had another one in your hand, you could take those 2 and Digicross them together to make this one, I think. I guess they'd have to be like under, I don't, oh. See, I haven't done Digicrossing too much. I'm thinking DNA Digivolving, but I think they have to be under things. But yeah, the fact that if 2 of these guys made it under some tamers, that you could pull them out and make this one again is kind of wacky. And we got Haru! Very cool. Still wish this guy was a super rare, because all the other ones are super rares. And it's weird having this one, and all the other ones are like much shinier. 4 play cost. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set to 3. Your turn. When one of your Digimon gets linked by suspending this tamer, draw 1. Then one of your Digimon may app fuse into a Digimon card in the hand. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Again, you're going to only put 2 of him in because he's got that main thing. The second ability, that's pretty good. Otherwise, pretty bog standard. Next pack. And we got Applink, Ragnarok Cannon, Skull Greymon, another Ghostmon, Gullus Gamamon, Woodmon, Gurimon, Destroyomon, Floramon, Shoutmon, which has the hero, Cirrusmon, 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Digivolve from a level 5 with Gamamon insects or with the hero trait for a cost of 3. Security attack +1 and raid when Digivolving or when attacking by placing 1 Digimon card with Gamamon in its text or the hero trait from your hand as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. Delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. And that's not once per turn, so you could Digivolve into it, use it once, attack with it, use it a second time. So that's neat to put more cards underneath it. You would, however, be limiting the cards in your hand because the more it's not like Digivolving where you get to draw another card. This is like placing them underneath, so you're losing some resources. But you're making them stronger, so it's a little trade-off. And we got Shoutmon X7 Superior Mode. Very cool. 15 play cost, no Digivolution cost, 17,000 DP. Digivolve from a level 6 with a hero trait for a cost of 5. When this card would be played, by placing one of your Shoutmon under it, reduce the play cost by 1, and cards in your trash can also be used to place for Digicross. On player, when Digivolving, trash up to 10 stacked cards of one of your opponent's Digimon. When attacking once per turn, you may return one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards to the bottom of the deck. Digicross -1 infinite Digimon with the Cross Hearts or Blue Flare trait with different card numbers. So this one, again, I'm thinking like 2 in a deck. And reason being is because if you pull this guy like turn 1, he's going to sit in your hand for a while. Because like if you've got, you'd have to have like 4 memory and a Shoutmon out to play him down, place that Shoutmon underneath, and if you've got no good Digimon in the trash, like that is a 14 play cost just to get this guy out to delete 10 cards from underneath one of your opponent's Digimon, which beginning of the game they're not going to have. So that's a problem with this guy. That's why I think like 2 would probably be good in the deck. Also because it's a level 7. Next pack. Which again, we are seeing very similar to our last box. I don't like that. Watchmon. Can't Turn My Back. Batel Gamamon. Agumon. Vemmon. Koromon, which has the hero trait. Raging Serpentine. Agunimon, which has the hero trait. Gamamon. Lightdramon. Aldamon. 8 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 8,000 DP. When any of your Digimon with Agunimon or Burning Greymon in their Digivolution cards would Digivolve into this card in the hand, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Security attack +1. On deletion, you may play 1 red Tamer card with inherited effects from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Inherited effect, on deletion, you may play 1 red Tamer card with inherited effects from your hand or trash without paying the cost. So, like I said the last time we pulled this guy, I like the on deletion effect because it helps cycle back your Tamer into the play area, which the hybrids really kind of need. Yeah, and we got Galactamon. Okay, here's another super rare. That's good. We didn't go through the entire left side of only pulling 1 super rare. 14 play cost, 6 Digivolution cost, 14,000 DP. Digivolve from Snatchmon for a cost of 9. When Digivolving, by placing 4 cards with Vemmon in their text from your trash as this Digimon's bomb Digivolution cards, you may use 1 Ragnarok Cannon from your hand without paying the cost. Start of your main phase, one of your opponent's Digimon. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Whoops. Start of your main phase, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Whoa. All turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area by returning 4 Vemmon from its Digivolution cards to the bottom of the deck, it doesn't leave. This one could be mad powerful. Like the idea of putting stuff underneath it to keep it out, and then at the start of your main phase, you just get to delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Doesn't matter, like no restrictions. This guy could be a powerhouse if he's got the support to go behind him. Last main pack. And then we got our box topper kind of half pack. We got Gurimon, which has hero. Sumamon. Gullus Gamamon. Calendarmon. Spirit Evolution. Armor Digivolution. Sunrizamon. War Greymon. Metal Greymon. Greymon, very Agumon pack. Zenith, 4 play costs. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set to 3. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Among them, play 1 Vemmon without paying the cost, or add 1 card with Vemmon in its text to the hand. Trash the rest. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Again, you'll only play this guy at 2. The only reason why I would see you playing more is because that second ability where you trash the rest of the cards. So that's kind of setting up for the Galactamon we just saw. But again, I'd probably limit it to 2 because after they're played, they're just doing nothing and your opponent doesn't have to worry about them. And we got Marcus Damon. Okay, a third super rare on our left side. That's nice. 4 play cost, start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. On play, one of your Marcus Damon may suspend. All turns, once per turn, when this tamer suspends, one of your Digimon gains piercing and plus 3000 DP for the turn. Then, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Again, pretty solid for a Shine Greymon deck. Wouldn't be played in too much else. Finally, we got the limited card pack. I think the one that we really want is the Zudomon, I want to say. Or is it Vikemon? It's Vikemon, yeah. Want another Vikemon, because I do kind of want to throw them in to the Ice Clad deck that I've got. Because that one has Ice Clad. We got Valkyremon, which we've seen before, but we'll go over. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Digivolve from Sylphimon for cost of 3. When Digivolving, Blitz. When Digivolving or when attacking once per turn, return one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less to the bottom of the deck. If this effect didn't return this Digimon, it gets security attack +1 for the turn. Your turn. This Digimon attack target can't change. Alright, very cool. We got Vikemon. Yo, love that. Is he number... Yeah, he's number 39, so this one's number 40. So we might get the exact same ones, it looks like. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Digivolves from yellow or blue is dual color blue-yellow. Digivolve from Shakuamon or Zudomon for a cost of 3. Ice Clad. When Digivolving, trash any 4 Digivolution cards from one of your opponent's Digimon. When attacking, once per turn, if your opponent has no Digimon with as many or more Digivolution cards as this Digimon, it unsuspends. Then all of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 6,000 DP for the turn. Rule trait has Sea Beast type. I think the only problem is that this one is not an Ice Snow type, so I wouldn't be able to search it out on the deck. So maybe I don't put it in there. We got Reclusemon. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Digivolve from level 5 with the DS trait for a cost of 3. On player, when Digivolving, one of your Digimon with the DS trait unsuspends. When Digivolving or when attacking once per turn, if you have 1 or more memory, your opponent adds their top security card to their hand. Then if you have 1 or less, your opponent's turn ends. Oh no, that was, poof. I read that incorrectly. Then if you have 1 or less until your opponent's turn ends, one of their Digimon or Tamers can't suspend. Rezelmon, which, yeah, Makomon's Digivolution. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Digivolves from yellow or green is dual color green-yellow. Digivolve from level 5 with the Angel or Archangel trait for a cost of 3. Security attack +1 on player when Digivolving. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Then, until their turn ends, one of their Digimon or Tamers can't activate when Digivolving effects or unsuspend. On deletion, place this card as the bottom security card. Rule trait has 3 Great Angels. We got Darkdramon. 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Digivolves from purple or black is black-purple. And I might have not said that this was Darkdramon Ace. Might have forgotten that. Digivolve from level 5 with the D Brigade or Excel trait for a cost of 3. Hand counter Blast Evolution. Has Scapegoat. On player when Digivolving, de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Then delete all of their Digimon with the lowest play cost. Ace Overflow -4. Inherited effect Collision. And we got Ghoulmon. 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Ghoulmon Ace, hand counter Blasted Evolution. Has blocker and retaliation. On deletion, if your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, they trash 1 card in their hand. Then, if they have 4 or fewer, delete one of their level 6 or lower Digimon. Rule trait has Fallen Angel type, Ace Overflow -4. So I'm thinking that we get 6 of the same and then we're going to get 1 different, is what I'm imagining. And we got Angelwomon. Yeah, this one's different than last Angelwomon Ace. I don't remember what the other one we got was. 4 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP, hand counter Blast Digivolution. On play or when Digivolving, by trashing your top or bottom security card, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP until their turn ends. All turns, once per turn, when your security stack is removed from, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, recover 1 from your deck. Ace Overflow -3. So yeah, this one is definitely not one that we got before. This one is all the way back from BT15, which means they definitely did change the wording, because it's now one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP until their turn ends. So not until the end of the opponent's turn, because again, there's end steps, and that could be like, oh no, they regain it now, and I believe some Digimon have the ability to attack when the turn is like ending. So it would be a gray area. But yeah, very shiny card. Very shiny. But with that, we've made it through the left half. Join us next time. We'll start on the right half. We pulled 2 super rares so far. That's better, but I'm still worried that we're going to be at 9 by the end of this box, because that's just a real low count. Let me know what you guys think of these new boxes down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. We upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.